President Trump is achieving some truly incredible things in America. You don't have to like the guy, you don't have to like his style. Personally, I do. Clear to me he delivers results. But whether you like him or not, you cannot argue with the results of what he's actually delivered in America. And please do watch to the end of this video, because you're going to see some extraordinary statistics that basically show the contrast between the promises of the Conservatives, who of course completely failed, and what actually delivering an office looks like. And of course, the reason that the Conservatives now are heading for total annihilation is because they bizarrely tried to convince themselves that immigration and asylum isn't about numbers, when it is. Indeed, you saw Rishi Sunak hire James Forsyth as his political secretary, someone who talked about Brexit allowing us to become immigration liberals. If voters think they have taken back control of immigration policy, they may be less worried about it. That the issue is about control, not immigration levels. No, it's all about numbers, obviously, which is why you see now immigration is the number one issue in this country, because we saw the Conservatives reward people, over 100,000 people over years, reward them for breaking into our country, essentially. And then we saw them ramp up net migration after pledging to cut it down to tens of thousands, ramping it up to levels our country has never ever seen before, up to nearly 1 million. Now, as I said, let's look at what Trump has actually delivered in office and compare it to that pathetic Conservative record of excuses and total delusion. And what you see in terms of illegal migration in America is already at its lowest level now since 1970. You can see here in the fiscal year 2022, Border Patrol made 2.2 million apprehensions, almost 10 times the level recorded now in 2025. In Trump's first full 8 months in office, Border Patrol agents assigned to the southern border recorded fewer than 9,000 apprehensions each month. That's a number that was sometimes being recorded in 24 hours under Biden. How have they done this? Well, they've taken a far tougher approach. Instead of rewarding people who break into the country, guess what? They actually deport them and hold them in detention. Isn't that a revolutionary concept? And you can see here the US Department of Homeland Security announcing that they've already deported 527,000 illegal migrants, another 1.6 million who have voluntarily self-deported as well. And again, you contrast what we've seen in the UK, the absolute out-of-control system that's seen over 100,000 people apply for asylum in the UK in 2024. That's the highest number for any 12-month period since the records began in 2001. So you compare that 108,000 for a country the size of the UK in 2024 versus what Trump's now saying. He's setting a refugee admission ceiling of 7,500 only for America, the lowest cap on record for 2026. So I think that underlines the difference in the Conservative approach of making tough speeches and doing absolutely nothing, and what Trump's done, which is, as I said, whether you like the guy or not is totally irrelevant. You cannot argue with the fact that he has delivered record results for his country and actually delivered what he said he was going to do. Thanks for watching.